Good day, everyone. I'm your trainer for today from Didi Sunlola Network. My name is Ayenia Bisola, and I'll be taking you through a teaching, inspiring, and educative. So I'd like you to open up your minds as we learn together. Being young and useful is what I'll be talking about, and you are only young once. And if you work it right, just once is enough. What makes you young is your youthfulness, not your age. It means you can be young at 70 and be old at 20. Youthfulness is a state of the mind, but the difference between the celebrated people and the tolerated ones is your understanding of the seasons of their lives. So it simply implies that if you don't have a deep understanding of the season of life in which you are, then you wouldn't make the best use of your youthful age. Many have outlived their usefulness at very tender ages because of wrong decisions. Some have mortgaged their destinies on drugs, alcohol, and pleasures. This seems to be the order of the day, especially with people within the age brackets of being under the teenage age. Now, others have decided not to learn and study anymore. Until you upgrade and update your mind, the world will never mind you. There is a need for us to be conscious about what we feed our minds with, the kind of books we read, the kind of motivations we get from people, the kind of things we see, the kind of thoughts we let through our brain and mind. So it's very important because they tend to either upgrade or degrade your mindset, especially from one that has been youthful. Life is never kind to people who have no values for their lives. It's a true statement that if you don't value what you could make out of your life, then you see life as being too harsh on you. You can never make impact in life doing the wrong thing. There has never been a right way of doing the wrong thing. What you have to do is change your habits, change your lifestyle, change your thinking, because your habits are formed through repeated acts of your behavior. So the more you engage in a particular behavior, the more people can say about your habits. So it could be good, it could be bad. So that consciousness has to come to you. And if this habit is one that could make you in life, you go ahead with it and make the best use of it. But if in the other way it could mar you, you have to curtail it and be aware of it. If you choose to change, you will find life exciting and meaningful. Being youthful has to do with living in the consciousness of your existence. It doesn't have to do with your age. So it means you can live a life of purpose and contribution even at an older age. What happens is how better is your mindset, how open is your mind, what's your state of thinking, what you let come into your mind. Don't waste your life and be a liability and a concern to your parents and your generations. The understanding you have about this will make you make the best use of your life rather than being a liability. You see, you tend to become someone who is a force to reckon with, even in the society and wherever you find yourself. Don't allow life to manage you, but instead learn to control and take charge of your life, because change is the weapon of advancement. So you have to rearrange and reorder your life in such a way that it will earn you respect and help you to win the affection of others. That is through being useful to yourself first and then to the society at large. One thing that will interest you to know is that the youthful stage of life is the age of opportunity. It is also the age of dreaming. It is the age of thinking and also learning. It is the age of also yearning. Sadly, many voiceless, classless, insignificant, and frustrated elders have become explanations simply because they had misused their youthful stage of life. A lot of people are in this category, but it was more like they just passed time. They didn't make the best use of their youthful stage. So now their voices are not heard. They become so insignificant. People can't even reckon with them right now in the community. But if you strive to be the best of who you are, you wouldn't have to struggle and stumble through life ending.